You never take me to Bangladesh. You never buy me, no. You never take me to Bangladesh. You never cook me sausage on an open flame. Never anoint me with oil, never write me a novel. You never poison the mojitos of my enemies. Ooh, that was actually fire. That was fire. And now to get into the video. So, what's up, guys? I'm doing it from a different angle today. And I actually wanted to sing that song on purpose because I was watching the dude that made it. He's just some guy that made a video, and I don't really know too much about him, if he's a musician or what, but like I saw him on TikTok. Amazing what he did, and it just kind of like gave me the insight to make this video because something that I'm also noticing is happening, right, in the technical space, right, is that it stopped being fun. It stopped being fun, right? When I started doing this, it was extremely fun. Like, this was a cool thing to do, you know? As much as they make it seem like technology is for like these nerdish guys that like code and stuff like that, when I got into it, like, it wasn't like that, you know? Most of the people in South Africa, I don't know about other countries, but like in South Africa, when we got into it, we were super cool. Like, the fact that we could do what we could do, the fact that we could program, the fact that we had swag, we knew how to dress, we knew how to speak. That's why I speak the way I speak, because it was a fun thing to do. It was cool that you knew how to code. It was cool that you made that little app that like does that thing, and you feel like a god when you make it. You're just, wow, I made this thing, you know? And I think that because of AI and because of the fear that it has brought, right? It's not really that AI itself is doing this, but it's creating this fear and this like idea that everything is updating and it needs to get in. You have to get into this work mode, and you have to just be ahead, and you have to and because of that, right? I think that it stopped being fun. It stopped being fun, right? Making websites stop being fun. Making applications stop being fun, right? And I'm here today to bring this video to you guys to say, let's have fun again. Let's have fun with this stuff. You know, one thing that I like doing with my web development and my designs, etc., is I just try to make them as fun as possible, right? If you guys have ever seen some of my stuff, I'm gonna post it somewhere here if I can, right? I'm always just looking for cooler things to do. Okay, we can incorporate this little movement over here that can catch someone's attention. Hey, let's make that bolder. Let's make this word a different color. Let's throw in some 3D designs, etc., right there. Let's do the stuff to make it fun. You know, now it's all about the attention span, right? Everyone has the attention span of a goldfish. So let's make websites that are just as brain numbing as TikTok, right? Let's make websites that capture your attention and bring you to this place and bring you to that place, you know, for the attention span. And we're always talking about attention span, but we're not talking about the thing that actually makes people like playing the game, or the thing that makes people like using the website, or the thing that makes people stay. And what is it? It's how fun it is, right? How many games have you guys recently gotten that are just not fun, right? But it's very stimulating, right? It's very stimulating. It's getting your attention span after, like, it's eating at your attention span, right? But it's just not fun. It is not fun at all. And like you finish playing it for like 2 hours, 3 hours, and you're like, what even is this, right? What am I even playing? Like, I like technology, so I'm the type of person to go crazy playing every single game. You know those games that have adverts of other games, right? And then you download the next game, and then the next game has an advert of like another game. I'm the weirdo, right? I'm the weirdo that's going to download every single game and play every single one until I can find that fun game that I can actually just keep on my phone, right? Because just as quick as I download it, I delete it just as fast, right? Because I'm like playing this game and I'm just like, what am I playing? What is this? Right? Why am I looking, or like this is just like a repetition on a repetition on a repetition, and my brain does this thing of breaking down systems, right? Like I just have that like little edge about me where I see a system and my brain wants to break it down. So like I look at these games and I'm like, okay, it was fun because I did that thing and then I did that and then I did that, and then it just kept me in this infinite loop of like, get a little bit stronger, fight those guys. Get a little bit stronger, fight those guys. Get a little bit stronger, fight those. And it's like, wait, actually, this isn't fun. It's not fun. It wasn't fun to begin with. I don't like this thing. It's not fun, right? So I'm saying let's bring fun back into our designs. Let's bring fun back into our applications. Let's bring fun back into the web development space. I'm in web development. Every single website, right, is to bring as much fun, as much joy, as much laughter as I possibly can. How can we get this person to look at our website and not just think, hey, I am a construction worker, right? But how can you get them to relate to you on a very deep level? You know, like your website oftentimes is the first time people actually interact with your business on a large scale. Think about that, right? Like in other places, they might see a pamphlet of yours, or they might see like a business card. But when they enter your website, it should be like a different world. They should feel like they're going to Table Mountain. They should feel like they're going to Cape Town. They should feel like they're going to the best city in the world. You know, as soon as they enter your website, right? This it should be the digital space that just says, this is who we are. Come to us, right? So like, why are you making your website not that? Why are you making your website a place where people just see, hey, this is me? I think that we've all been told that old age adage, which is be yourself, right? And now we all have this idea that like we can just show up and say, hey, look, this is who I am, this is what I do, now give me money and let me do it for you, right? And that's great. You could be a great, like, you could be really good at what you do. But something that I was taught, right? Something that I was told by people that I look up to, they said that, hey, listen, you could be the best human being, or you could be the best partner for someone, right? But if you don't package it in such a way that they can actually accept you and actually be with you, you would be the best product that's never taken off the shelf, because nobody knows that that's what I want. Like, you have to do marketing of not only yourself, of your business, and you have to do it in a fun way. In a fun way. You have to do it in a fun way. Think about your relationship. If you've been in a relationship, if you haven't been in a relationship, when you first met your partner, if your partner was just like, you know what, I'm not going to put on makeup, I'm not going to dress up, I'm not going to look all pretty, I'm not going to do all these things, right? Even if they were your perfect partner, the one that you wanted forever, you know, if they didn't show up accordingly, if they weren't showing up in such a way to capture your attention and say, hey, that's actually someone I think I'm interested in, right? You probably wouldn't have gone and spoken to them. You probably wouldn't have taken the leaps and bounds that you probably did to actually get with that person. So now think about it in terms of your business. You could have the best product. You've worked years and years and years and years and years to just structure this amazing product, right? But when you're actually showcasing it, are you showcasing it as the product that deserves to be bought, or are you showcasing it as this is just another one of the things we do, right? So guys, if you want a really good website, if you want something big. You want people to buy. You want people to take you and not feel buyer's remorse from the beginning. They haven't even grabbed you off the shelf yet and they're already feeling buyer's remorse, right? You don't want them to have that, right? So you want to showcase how good you can be. And I'm not speaking on the fact that some people only focus on marketing and they only focus on how good the product looks, but they don't really focus on the actual product. And that's a different conversation for a different video. And I understand that there's people there and you don't want to be one of those people. Focus on product quality just as much, right? But then also think to yourself like, hey, the people that I'm developing these games for, the people that I'm making this website for, the people that are going to buy and consume my product, right? I have to love those people like they're my family members. I have to love those people like they are the people that are giving me their time, effort, and money, because that's exactly what they are, right? That's exactly what they are. They're like, hey, I have this huge problem and I need you to solve it. Can you solve it for me, right? You have to be that person that's going to say, I got you. I got you. You came to the right place. Welcome in, you know? Like, you know, I'm thinking of something else that's also really funny. You know what? I'm not going to talk about that. Let me not do that. So guys, to end off this video, I just want to say, hey, let's make development fun again. Let's make web building fun again. Let's make technology fun again, okay? And let's focus more on building things not just to grab the attention, but to actually bring them in to a product that is so beautiful, that is so engaging, that is so life altering, that they want to stay, that they want to keep that app, that they want to tell their friends about how good that app is. And let's not think about getting 1,000 numbers, getting 1,000 comments, getting 1,000, and let's think of that one person that really needs to hear this, that really needs your product, right? Make that engaging for them, make them look amazing, make them gain more reputation just from using your product, right? And if you're actually thinking, or you have an idea and you don't know how to put it to life, and you have a website idea, or you have a business and you're thinking to yourself, hey, I have this business and I think it is the best thing and I've put so much time and I've put a lot of quality into this, right? And I'm like, hey, I need to send this out, and I want someone that's not only going to take this and just make a website and not actually take care of the website, nurture the website, right? Make sure that it's showcasing just the same amount of effort that I'm putting into my business, right? Send me an email. I will link my email right at the bottom there, and I think I'm also going to put it somewhere here, just somewhere around, just look around. Send me an email and we can discuss having a fun, engaging, life-altering, changing, inspirational website application for you. I am ready to do it. I'm ready to go all in with people that are ready to do it for themselves. Okay? Okay, guys. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Peace.